All right. It's that time. It's time for Beyond Sight and Sound. Let's do this.
Hey boys and girls, we are going to talk about S&W shooters and prospectors. What is S&W shooters and prospectors?
We at S&W Shooters and Prospectors help people find treasure.
Did you say treasure?
Yes, treasure. Just listen to this amazing review from our happy customer, Jackie Sparrow.
Chocolate ship-shape and a pleasure to deal with. I was able to buy everything that I needed at prices that were shillings less than others. I found my 9 pieces of meat in no time. Savvy?
I know you're asking yourself, why should I shop at S&W Shooter and Prospectors?
Chuck Smalley has over 45 years of metal detecting experience. He works with each customer one-on-one to customize their setup to match their skill level.
So if you always dreamt of being a pirate, contact Chuck at S&W Shooters and Prospectors and he'll dig a great deal for you.
High passion rum not included.
Caution. Please do not operate motor vehicles or power equipment while under the influence of this show. Listening to this show could cause side effects such as bouts of laughter, violent binges of cabin fever, and even dreams of silver and gold. Please be advised. Now that the fine print is out of the way, on with the show.
All right, we are back. And we are live. See here, we'll get the screens up, get things set so Chuck can drop in. He'll be in momentarily. And good grief, the chat is flying. Look at all the people dropping in. I see Janet's in the over on the YouTube side, and Bill's and Mrs. Bortner. I assume that there's Mr. Bortner. I know there's Ian. I know I saw Scott McClurry in here. Yep, there he is. So we got Scott in, both the Bills. I see Ohio Relic Hunter. There's Jason Weir. Dennis is in. And that's what we're seeing on the YouTube side. And I guess I should mention as well, for those who have won prizes, I did finally get a few minutes to get away and get those shipped. So both Mike Lacquamette and Scott McClurry, they have their prizes en route. I would imagine they'll see them here in a couple of days, and hopefully they post up about them. Scott, all I can say is, I think you'll see the humor in yours, and get a little bit of a laugh out of it. And obviously for Mike, he'll see, I think he'll see the reasoning behind what he's got coming. So we've also got a Mother's Day giveaway that we will be doing at some point in the show. So all you ladies, because I think since it is Mother's Day, we probably ought to restrict this one to the ladies, whether they're mothers or not. We can kind of overlook that. Maybe you've got pets at home and you're a cat mother or a dog mother or something like that. Maybe you've got kids or grandkids, what have you. So anything counts for the ladies tonight, and we'll see how that goes. And I think, much like myself, Chuck is finding it hard to find the time lately.
Springtime, getting stuff ready. Got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff done. We're catching up. Baled the yard twice so far. My goodness. So I've been busy.
Oh, I know. The grass is growing like crazy.
Yeah, nuts. But we got Detecting the Heartland next weekend. Be on the road for that. And a lot to look forward to there. And it ought to be a good time. The weather looks like it should be pretty good Saturday, Sunday. Now, Thursday, Friday looks a little wet. So let's get that all over with and have a nice weekend. That's all we can hope for.
Right.
And I want to
you can come back and build the yard again.
I want to give a shout out to Janet Chapman. She couldn't make it, but she sent a donation for him, and that was really, really kind of you. And,
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll take care of that.
Janet and Jack are just
good people. So thank you. It will be passed on.
Yeah, very good people.
It will be passed on. So thank you. And
so
we'll miss you.
Oh yeah. So do we have Frank already?
Oh well, that happens at the very last minute. Because then you got to check everything, and then about the time I got him, we're pulling out. He forgot something, and then he gets me thinking I might have forgot something. So we're checking and rechecking everything. Good time. So it goes. Then we want to make sure we've got everything inside the truck and not dragging anything down the road.
No, that would not be good.
No. So.
And just to remind everyone who will be in attendance, you will have dig tools and things like that available.
Yeah, I will have pinpointers, some dig tools, standard fare, gloves, that kind of stuff. For those of you who may have forgot something, then I'll have a few things on. Barb finally woke up to what I was talking about. And hey, Barb, love you. And I've got deliveries to make. Guys ordered detectors. I've got them in hand, and they'll be charged up and ready to go for them. I got a couple of them did that on the sale. So we got a truckload of stuff to go down there and have a good time. And there'll be some raffles, and we'll be raffling beautiful little gold nugget on
gold.
Oh yeah, gold. And the gold pan giveaway where there's 4 gold pans. We'll sell tickets on the 4 people will win one. And then unbeknownst to me, I will have someone in the crowd write down 1 through 4. The boxes will be numbered 1 through 4. And if they pick, the people come up and they pick whatever, and let's say, for example, it's number 4 that they put on there, that person will win 3 grams of good gold.
Wow.
So,
And I'm
yeah.
sure that at some point, maybe we can have Dennis drop the prices of gold and silver in the chat to update everyone once again.
Gold's getting up there. It's almost scary. A gram of gold, by the gram. If you buy a gram of gold, is $75 now. And that was today. By the gram.
Wow.
Yep.
I may have to get off of some of my gold.
And it's not, he's got it at 74. Last time I looked, it said 75. A gram.
Yeah, and believe me, a gram is not very much.
Nope. But they do actually make a 1 gram coin.
Yes, they do, and they do actually make the 1 gram bars as well. I've got a
Barkami makes those.
I think the 1 gram bar I have is Pamp Swiss.
Well, yeah. And they actually you can get an ounce in 1 gram bars that are connected to snap off. They're doing it with silver now too.
Oh, wow.
Exchange. Everybody's getting apocalyptic right now, and that may be the way that you're going to live by is silver and gold.
Well, and you'll remember a few administrations back, there were some pork bills and some legislation, and that drove up the popularity, especially in terms of fractional gold. Now we're seeing it in fractional silver too.
Yep. And it's catching on. There are $1, $5, $10, $50, $100, and $500 gold bills out there. And $500, it carries $500 worth of gold that was made with that. And it's actually catching on, and it's out in Idaho, Montana, Connecticut is having okays to print this, and people are trading them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, when you stop and think of it, look at the current state of the economy, and it's historically it has always been this way. No matter what is going on with your fiat currency,
right?
Gold and silver will rule. They hold their value.
Yep. Well, with all the unrest that's going on in the world, with all that's coming down through politics in the United States and all the other places, that's part of the drive to get it high. China,
yes, it is.
India are huge. While your Middle East is just a plain huge market, and they're packing it in. They're buying it. They're just buying metric tons of gold. China is.
Yeah, and China is very big on encouraging their citizens to purchase gold.
That's right. So,
especially this time of the year.
If you can afford to buy in a smaller quantity and have it put aside, silver and gold. And gold will be a good factor. So will silver to a point, but gold will be, 1 gram right now, $74-$75. And they're predicting 3,000 by the end of the year on the gold.
And silver will, it'll work for you, but gold will get you further. And still, with the spread that we see for gold and silver, and we've seen this historically, silver is still undervalued.
Yes, it is. Platinum has fallen. It's around $900. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but $900.
Wow. That's something else.
Yeah, I have gold that I purchased while I was working. I was buying 1/10 of an ounce a week. And I did that for a year and a half. And you could get the Chinese, the Scene Gold, the 88, 87, I think started the U.S. gold in fractionals. And I've got a couple of them. I was looking at, they're still encased in the plastic they came in. And I was paying $60 for 1/10.
Wow. And now $60 won't even get you a gram.
Nope. So if you could
Least
afford
ways,
gold
not
back,
if it's in the 4 gram bar, because now you're talking bullion.
right? I have raw gold, and then I've got some I put away. And I used to preach to the guys that worked for me up at 3M, and they all told me they wish they would have listened. I said, buy it, buy 1/10 of an ounce.
Oh yeah.
Bucks.
Yeah.
I
can remember same general time frame. I knew people that, maybe once a year or so, they'd buy an ounce of gold back then. And like you said, they were getting it for, $600 an ounce, something like that, give or take. And they still have those pieces, and it's like, wow, great investment, which I know there's a lot of people that they sell the gold jewelry that they find on the beach and stuff like that. But if gold could potentially hit $3,000 an ounce by the end of the year, they may want to hold on to it for a little bit.
Yeah. And you can rough it out what a gram would be. Take 31.1 and divide it into 3,000. That'll give you a rough idea. So yeah, I'm not preaching that you go out and buy it, but I'm just saying it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then if it drops, it drops. Gold's a funny thing. I've
yes, it is.
Followed it for a long time and dealt with it and learned about it and hunted it, but it's never been zero. I didn't buy any .com stock, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you do make a good point. I mean, in terms of holding silver or gold, I'm a physical stacker. I like the tangible where you can hold it in your hand, you can look at it, you can play with it, whatever.
Yep.
And no paper, silver or gold.
There you go.
Not at all. Celeste is in.
Hey, Celeste. How you doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did Frank head up to Celeste?
It sounded like he was, and surprisingly enough, this shocked me. I thought it was some sort of a joke at first, but apparently he flew.
That's what I saw too. Steven wrote it up. So,
and Frank does not fly.
Well, he did this time,
but apparently he does now.
Yep. So we'll see how that goes. We'll hear about
it.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that we've ran on here for a little bit. I'm going to
give something away.
I'm going to let everybody know how they can get entered here, because this, got to remember, folks, this is for the ladies in the chat. Whether you're a mother to a child or to an animal, what have you, it's for the ladies in the chat. And all they have to do, and I'll put that in the chat now myself so people can see it, all they have to do is put in hashtag Mother's Day.
There you
And
go.
that's hashtag Mother's Day with a capital M. All one word. Only the M is capitalized. Everything else is lowercase. So we'll give the ladies a chance to put that into the chat, and they will get themselves in the running. Looks like Janet Chapman may want to comment hers again. It looked like there was a space there between the hashtag and the word. That way we get everybody in that we're going to let in and give them a fair shake. So
read it again, Janet. I see what he's talking about. There you go.
Yeah, and Celeste put the apostrophe in. No spacing, no punctuation. Yeah, there you go. Shannon's got it.
Yep. Melissa. Janet's in now. She's got it.
Melissa missed the capital M.
Barb,
I don't know.
Barb, you can get on it.
Yeah, she's got dog.
Yeah. Do it, Barb.
I would do it. And yeah, just make sure that it is the capital M and the rest is lowercase, no punctuation, no spacing. Hashtag Mother's Day. And we'll draw a winner for that here in a little bit. We'll see how that works for us.
Yeah.
But to back up a minute, you said that you had some people that had ordered detectors that you're going to be delivering that to them at the event.
At the event, yep.
And they'll be charged up and ready to go.
Yeah,
will these have any special program in it or anything? Or
No.
you just let them run stock out of the box?
Stock out of the box. We'll see how they did. We'll do a run through with them or how they do.
Right.
Hey, Frankie's in the house. Dia and Frank Juarez. We got both Franks in the house.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah. Frank, did you fly up to Jersey?
Right. I can't believe that you actually flew, Frank.
Yeah.
And my next question would be, if he did, how did his arms not get tired?
Yeah. Oh, he said not yet. 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Yep.
I know sometimes the first time can be a little stressful for people.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Lacquamet is in the house.
Hey, Mike, the whole crew's here just about. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike is the donor of the piece that's being given away tonight, courtesy of Mike Lacquamet and Metal Detecting Central Illinois. And that we will be giving away here soon. So any of you ladies, hashtag Mother's Day, capital M, no punctuation, no spacing.
There you go.
And we'll try to get somebody drawn for the very nice piece that was very generously donated by Mike and Metal Detecting Central Illinois. We do appreciate that. And also, since Mike came in late, I'll remind him and Scott that I did finally get their prizes shipped, and I'm sure they'll post up about it when they receive them. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they arrive intact and they get the idea behind the prizes that they received.
Good. And Frank Juarez, wherever you are, if you're still in there.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah. He sent a bottle of cherry wine home with me and Travis.
Ooh, there's Frank.
Travis and Jill, and they tried that. And the neighbor had to try it. That's where I got the cherries for the wine, was off his trees. He liked it. So maybe we're in for some more cherries there, Frankie.
good deal, because I know the rhubarb is good. Don't get me wrong. Keep practicing with it, Frank, but
Very
don't get me wrong.
good stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I am kind of a cherry person myself. I do like the cherry flavor, so I'm looking forward to getting my hands on a little bit of that at some point in the future too.
Ooh, Barb's talking. She did a twin cardinal picture. Did pretty well with that, huh, Barb? Well, you're doing well with cardinals. Everybody likes a cardinal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And with the machines that you are going to deliver at the event, and stick around, ladies, because got to be listening live to win.
Mm-hmm.
Really, stock out of the box is not going to be bad at all
Not.
for an event like this,
No.
because the seated hunts, they're right on top of the ground or just below anyway. It'll be a good way for the new owner to get a good feel for the machine, I think.
Ooh. Barkley's going for a margarita to unwind. That's bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rough life.
Yeah. He's probably been umpiring all weekend. So maybe he needs to unwind.
Well, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. That's the way it goes. Definitely.
Oh, Dylan's in the house. Yeah, we got a whole crew in here tonight. That's a good crew. Yeah. And I'm hoping this week I'll be sending some stuff to Mike and Josh for some future giveaways here. We'll be sending some stuff out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a hectic time for everybody right now.
Yeah. Trust me. It's crazy too.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, absolutely.
Got a glimpse of some of the northern lights there. That was pretty.
Oh, did you? We were trying to catch a glimpse of them, but
I was
really didn't have much luck.
And caught tail end of the pink. So I get up this morning, we got some cloud cover. So that kind of blew it this morning. But boy, there's some great pictures out of our area. The people that had good, clear, I got plant sites around me, and the light pollution things, big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I can definitely.
Yeah, we got some cloudy skies going on now. We got that front moving in. So rain tomorrow. But I got everything knocked out today I had to, and got the lawn mowed yesterday. We got all caught up for a minute. Looking forward to next weekend, though, and do a little hunting. Do some hunting on Sunday.
Right. Yeah, because especially at these events, sometimes you got to hit the ground running. You're a pretty busy guy.
Well, I don't even have time in the mornings to unload. So,
right.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you got people there like Frankie to give you a hand.
There you go. Speaking of Costco, there, Barks a lot. Costco is really getting big into selling silver and gold at some of their locations. I don't know if you guys...
Really?
Yes, they are. Silver bar, gold bar, coins, mint stuff. Not, I haven't seen them doing anything old, but they're selling, and it's good name product, good name mint. And so I had to go to Costco yesterday in Davenport. They don't have it. You got to go into the jewelry. They generally got a case there and up in the top row, and then you have to tell the manager, and they will, once you pay for it, you give him the ticket, he'll go retrieve it and bring it out to you. I was reading an article on it. They're getting real big into that. Of course, Walmart is too, online.
Yeah, I was going to say that makes me kind of wonder how that goes for, say, Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Richard's in the house. I'll see you this coming weekend, Richard. Looking forward to that, buddy. I think.
Yeah. The last I knew anyway, he was going to be there.
Yeah. He had a little reservation about son getting his transfusions, so hopefully it's going good.
Yeah. Dialysis, actually.
Dialysis, that's it. Excuse me. And yeah, we got Greg Papalo in tonight too.
Wow.
Good.
They're just coming out from all over.
Yeah.
Nice.
John's in. Borelli. So
good to see. Welcome to John.
Well, we hope this summer we can have some giveaways and some fun. And I got a couple hunts to go to, and I'm going hunting my own. I'm going over to England. I'll be up in Alaska with a crew. And I've already got people asking if they can go next year.
And speaking of summer fun, I saw Chuck was having fun with the smoker.
Yeah, we did a little grilling.
Yeah, looked good.
Yeah, it came out good. Jill was happy, so I'm happy.
Well, you can't beat that.
No.
Not at all.
I've been busy all morning. All right. It's time to do some grilling. Slow down a little bit.
Yeah. There you go. Definitely. And the way it sounds, don't quote me on this, folks, but even though tonight is for the ladies, Wednesday night we will have an interesting giveaway for everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, we got another prize coming up that's actually, we will also have a guest on when we do that giveaway.
Good.
It was just timing.
Good deal. And Kevin Barkley makes a comment in there. If you have raffle tickets for IVHRRA, the annual raffle, we draw tomorrow night, which S&W gave some silver to give out, some bars. And they've got a good raffle going. And Kevin's going to try to go live, so maybe you guys can catch that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So just in case it didn't catch it the first time around, I want all the ladies to go ahead and put that back into the chat one more time.
Okay.
That way we make sure we've got everybody. And I put it into the chat myself so everyone can see the format.
Do it exactly as he's got it in there. Hashtag Mother's Day, no spaces or anything additional. And go ahead. Barb's got it right.
Yep, Barb hit it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Shelly, you need dinner. Hashtag Mother's Day.
Yep, let's go ahead and have everybody put it in all the ladies, put it in one more time just to make sure we catch everyone.
Yeah, it looks good. Damn. Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and draw, which, speaking of which, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. Hopefully they were having a good day, enjoying their day.
I typed that in the immediate. Jill had fun today. I took her out for breakfast. She had to make a quick trip to a store to pick up a couple things. Ran around and cut her loose with all her new bought flowers that she put out and hauled stuff and cleaned and raked and got a lot of stuff done.
Nice.
Kaylee Ford Aiken. Aha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, Kaylee.
Hopefully, she gets herself in the running.
Yeah, and
'Cause
Shelly, she's in the running.
I'm fixing to collect everything and roll and see what happens.
Good luck.
So we'll see what happens, and we'll wish everyone good luck. But even if they don't win, hey, today was for the ladies anyway.
Yep.
And it's good to have that recognition every now and then.
Richard, quite a few people call him a mother. LOL.
Yeah,
Richard.
Yeah, I'm at the top of that list too. I understand. And we have a winner.
Oh.
Maybe. We'll have to see if they're still in the chat. But I've got a name. So let's see if they're still in the chat. Get ready to claim your prize, one of you lucky ladies. And the winner is, I think I saw the name. And the winner is Melissa Weir.
Hey, way to go, Melissa.
So congrats to Melissa. She wins the Mother's Day giveaway. Welcome aboard to Neo Geo, waving a hand from the West Coast.
Hey, Neo. Yay. Congrats.
Now, I'm pretty sure, yep, there it is. I see her name. She's in there. Okay, so Melissa, PM me or Mike Laquamette your shipping information, and he will get that prize out to you post haste. Usually he is pretty quick about getting the prizes out. I was starting to kind of worry myself. It took me a little while to get them 2 prizes out, and I thought, oh boy, people are going to think I'm using Detect America shipping. But I did get them out. Matter of fact, Scott's comes with an autograph, you could say. So we'll see.
Okay, Richard, I'll put you to work. You made the offer to be at the camp on Friday for Detecting the Heartland. I'm hoping I get Frank rounded up and we're on the road around 7. That gives me a 3-hour drive out there. So I'd be around 10 o'clock, Richard. So
and that's one thing I can say. Richard is usually, I mean,
he's helped you before.
Always very willing to pitch in.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Generally, I get a crew. I get Dennis showing up once in a while. Barks, those guys give me a hand. So.
Oh yeah. You usually don't have any trouble finding people to pitch in and give you a hand.
And Kevin Smoot, they'll throw in. We'll get it up. Frank. That's good.
Yeah.
John White and his lovely wife will be there. Emily, they're driving up.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen John for a while.
Yeah, it'll be nice to kind of catch up with him a little bit. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Dylan says he's excited. He's going to meet some of us up there. He's been talking to on here for the last 3-4 years. That's cool, Dylan. We're looking forward to it. That's the whole thing.
Definitely. Yeah, you're right. I mean, to be able to put faces to names, get to go up to somebody you've been chatting with in the chat the past few years or whatever, and be able to introduce yourself, shake their hand, things of that nature.
Yep.
It'll be a good time. And it'll be a good cause.
Yep, it will be. There's actually 2 in there if you've been following there, so that we're going to be helping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll be Barks is going to be umpiring, so he's making a few bucks on the weekend.
Well,
Do that, Mike.
I can't fault him for that. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of side cash.
Yeah, he just got himself a camper instead of being in the tent all the time. He's moved up. So him and the boys got a camper. That's cool.
Wow.
Yep.
He's really roughing it now.
Yep.
He's liable to think it's a tough day if his air conditioning breaks down or there's no ice left in the glass.
Jill and I used to camp. Traditional camp, tent, the whole thing, got her cots, all that kind of stuff for a long time. And we got to the point in life, the campgrounds are fine, but you know what? A little room service and a breakfast before you break out the door that you didn't have to cook sometimes is a good thing.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Nope. And we stayed out on BLM ground in Wyoming. We've been up in Alaska camping at Denali, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we went through that. The boys, that kind of stuff, did pretty well. And I can see why Barks has got a camper now, because he goes to a lot of events.
Well, I can definitely understand why he's got a camper. I mean, much like yourself, me and Tam used to primitive camp, and I found out fairly quickly that when I was a kid, camping was a lot easier. The ground is harder now.
Yeah, Scott McClory, geez, you're not on the ground. I'm about right there with you, Scott.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so I'm all for the whole camper idea. You gotta, as we get older, we tend to like to bring those creature comforts with us.
Well, Barks remembers, and I think I remember when you did that. Frank told me he showed up. We had Camp Oakwood for many years with the club, and pretty spot up there. He got there and forgot his tent poles at home.
Oh.
But Frankie set him up. Got him fixed.
Wow. Well, good job for Frank then.
Yep.
See, sometimes it really is who you know.
Right. Ohio Relic Hunter brings up a point about campers, and the price has blown up. Well, if you go back to the pandemic era, that's the one thing people could get into, leave, still be sequestered in a camper out some campground somewhere, and that's what they were doing, and they were buying them hand over fist.
Right.
And the prices have went crazy. I saw one online. I was interested in an off-road camper. It's made pretty stout, lightweight, got everything you need for two on it, and power and all this. And it was just the other day I saw it. I was reading about it in there. $67,000. It was not a big camper. And I went, whoa.
Yeah, it does not take much at all to get quite a bit of money wrapped up in one.
Right. Right. So, yeah, Cousin Eddie, that there is an RV. There you go. And John Ramoska made it in the house. How you doing, big guy?
Hey.
I've got half
Welcome
of the
aboard to John.
Where's his partner Alan at?
Right, his partner in crime.
You got it. They're a pair to draw to.
Or maybe the guy that keeps him out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. And that works both directions, I think. If you talk to one and then talk to the other.
Do. Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so.
Right.
And it looks like Melissa has messaged. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the last message, so I don't know if she sent her address or if she sent it to Mike. But either way, we do have confirmation. We saw she was in the chat. She is the winner of the Mother's Day giveaway. So congratulations once again to her.
That's good. That's good. So, had you thought about me trying to call in on, let's say, Friday night and doing a little short live or not? See if it'd work.
We could try that if it would work.
I don't know.
We'll probably have to test it and see, and then coordinate a time.
This is just outside of Ames, Iowa. Boone is real close to that, and it's got all the amenities. You're just, Ames, you get the college there. So I was thinking, well, maybe we ought to throw that out there and see if we can do a short shot on Friday night. Half hour or so, introduce everybody.
I wouldn't see why we couldn't. I mean, as long as the connection would hold and everything, we can probably go ahead and do one.
Yeah. So, I'll talk about that tomorrow, and then you can do any announcing you have to do, and maybe we can, we'll have KG and Ringy there. We'll have Hoarder and Doug and a few others that we could interview a little bit. I'd walk around and talk to them and see how that goes. If you want to take a shot at it.
Right.
If the rains hold off, it is an outside venue. We understand that. They are talking rain a little bit on Friday. Saturday, looking pretty good. At least that's the last I knew, Dennis. And my phone will work in the rain. I mean, it's already been hit with a lot of water over the time I've had it. Several fires. So, but anyway, we'll give it a shot. So,
yeah, like I said, we may have to do a little test and see. But yeah, we can give it a try, I think, and
sure,
so we're not keeping everybody tied up too terribly long or anything. Do like 20 minutes, half hour, something like that.
Walk around the venue and stop in and say hi, and I'll be out selling tickets for the raffles and that kind of stuff to make some money for the causes. And
right.
Scott's giving me grief, 79 to 78 in Boone, according to Weather Channel at Chuck Smalley. No, Weather Warriors. They're all warriors, man. They So,
right.
Don't do this. I'm hanging on to a tree in 70-mile-an-hour wind. Whew. But don't you do it. I love that.
Right.
Then they run out in knee-deep water saying, it's a flood. Yep.
Yep. It gets a little crazy. And I may have spoke out of turn earlier. I'm not saying we can't do a giveaway Sunday. We may still be able to find a little something to give away, but we're going to have to push the giveaway I was referring to back to, we may be able to find something to give away still for Wednesday, but the giveaway that I was referring to is going to have to be pushed back to Sunday. We've had, a little bit of confusion in the scheduling and things of that nature. It's right now I'm staying so busy I can't even hardly keep my days straight.
There you go. And Barb posted up. I'm gonna interrupt you a second here. Let me go back and read that if I can. Or Barb's post. She posted up everybody put June 9th on their calendar. So when I post happy birthday to mom, she gets hundreds of happy birthdays. That would make her nice. And I've done my service announcement there, Barb. We got it covered.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. And I should also mention too that like I said,
somebody just brought me dessert.
Oh,
Which one?
I don't know. What's this? Apple or pecan?
Pecan. Bourbon.
Ooh.
ooh.
Not to make you all hungry or nothing. And you walk away with my fork? Oh, you're terrible. That's after the show.
That, I mean, I caught a glimpse. That looked delicious. That's all right, though. That's all right. And I should probably also mention, right? I should probably also mention as well, thanks to everybody for understanding that Wednesday, it just, I absolutely didn't matter what I did. I was not going to make it back in time to do the show Wednesday. That's why no one was around. I barely had time to send Chuck a text to let him know that I wasn't going to be able to make the show. But I had an issue come up with the local pharmacy and some of my prescriptions that had to be dealt with immediately.
That happened. And that's life.
It
gotta fix it.
Even being there and trying to get things fixed, it was still problematic, and I still don't have the perfect solution or the problem completely solved. But unfortunately, due to that, I was not able to make it back to the house in time to go live at 8. So we had to go the route of no show for everyone.
Yeah. Chris, that's bourbon pecan pie.
And it looks phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to have to take a photo of that and post up your review on it.
I'll just give you a review because when I'm done, there ain't going to be nothing left. Other than the plate it's sitting on.
Yeah, maybe a crumb or two.
Yeah,
because it looked, the glimpse I caught, it looked good, and I am a fan of pecan.
There you go. So anyway,
now who made that? Who made that?
I think upstairs she did, Jill.
Ah, nice.
So, yeah.
Well, it looked very tasty, which means we should probably get off of here so you can go and enjoy that.
Oh, I'm not doing too bad here, but that's all right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll try to put together how we'll do this go live, if we can pull it off. And the rest of you have a great week. And I'm going to again thank Janet for the donation to Detecting the Heartland to get into their hands. Congrats.
Yes, very, very cool.
Tonight. And that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
All right. Enjoy that pie. I know you will.
I'm gonna. So, night all. Find something good this week.
Whoops. Yes, definitely. Find something good this week if you can, even if it is only in the form of bourbon pecan pie. Oh, that looked phenomenal. Did you folks catch a glimpse of that? I'm sure you had to have caught a glimpse of that. That looked delicious. Although, speaking of pie, I need to get out of here too because Tam was working on a strawberry pie before, shortly before we were fixing to go live. So, once again, a big, huge thank you out to Mike Lacomet. As always, very well done, my friend. congrats to Melissa Weir on her win. And I'm glad I didn't let too much out of the bag tonight, because Wednesday will not work for the guest and giveaway. So we're probably looking at Sunday. Hey, that's the beauty of running shows loose and 2 nights a week. We're flexible. We can work with you, folks. Definitely. So congrats once again. Thanks to everyone for dropping by. Enjoy the weather. Get the outdoor things done that you can while you can before the rains hit. It sounds like it could get a little ugly when these storms hit here in the next couple days throughout the Midwest. At least that's what the weather warriors are saying. I don't know. Obviously, I'm in Ohio. You can't trust the weather. If you want to know what it is, look out the window. If you don't like it, wait 20 minutes. It'll change. True story. I've seen all 4 seasons in one day. That's the adventures of living in Ohio, I guess. If you all enjoyed the show, make sure and throw us a like. Show us a little bit of love there. And happy Mother's Day to the ladies. Have a wonderful evening, folks. We're out of here. We sure are glad you found us here tonight. Thanks for dropping by and joining in. If you like metal detecting, treasure hunting, gold prospecting, or even entertaining discussion, check us out Wednesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern, on your favorite podcast distribution services.